first and foremost, a ministry. That was the first thing that I was told when I started working here in October of 2003. And it definitely is a ministry. It's a ministry of love, a ministry of leading others to Christ and showing others Christ who may have never even seen Christ. And this place has touched probably thousands of souls. I mean, we get people from strange bums who were afraid to even talk to at times. Michael, that one's for you. To, the bishop coming in here. And Michael, again, that one's for you too. Just amazing people, amazing lives, and everyone has their own story, and me being fascinated by people and getting to know their stories, or even just a little bit of an insight into who they are. This job has always been fun because I have that opportunity every time someone walks through that door. And we actually, all of us, have that opportunity every time we have a meeting with somebody. It's just a part of being a Christian. We show them Christ. This place has definitely been amazing in my spiritual journey. It's almost been that anchor. When you stray a little bit, it holds you down and keeps you grounded and reminds you, oh wait, you are a Catholic. Christ died for you. Come back and help him carry your cross. You don't have to do it alone. He's here to help you carry that. And it definitely has done that for me. It probably wouldn't be exactly where I am today if it weren't for that knowledge, that grace that comes from this store. He's beautiful, and definitely seen it in the pretty easily, and always have to be going with something. And eventually, when they needed a baker, I volunteered because, as you guys all know, I can't really say no half the time. It's very difficult for me. But one thing I've learned is that in every drink that you make, in every scone, every teaspoon of salt that I pour into something, it's done with a prayer. You pray for the person whose cup of coffee you're pouring. You pray for their day. You pray for whatever crosses they may carry, that they may unite them with the cross of Christ and be able to endure them. You pray for the joys in their lives. You pray for the graces to be poured upon them, that they might receive Christ abundantly in those that they encounter. Every book that's sold. These books that we sell here are full of riches. And trust me, I haven't read every one of them. I've read a lot, but not every one of them. And so it's just, but they are full of riches, full of treasures, full of things to learn about life, about your spirituality, about who you are in Christ. And that's what this place has shown. Many a friendship that I probably would have never had otherwise. And the way that the co-workers here have shown me Christ, with Sheldon, the conversations I've had with Eli, Jamie, Jacob, Sean, all of you guys have brought me closer to Christ in one way or another. Even when I have been or I have felt so far away from Christ, I have been able to see him in each one of you. And that's what we are to be for each other. We are to be another Christ. And yeah, it's something that cannot be seen anywhere else. You don't see it in any other job. I mean, any other job, as a Christian, you're called to reflect Christ and to be Christ for another. But it's not necessarily so blatantly obvious as it is here. And as this ministry continues on, that's one thing that we need to remember, is that people see Christ in us, and whether we see it in ourselves or not. And we are always being watched, and we have to make sure that other people see Christ in us 24/7, even when we're having a bad day, even when we're not in the most charitable of moods. People need Christ. Yeah, one day, all in God's time, everything folds out, everything pans out. So the Holy Child is definitely a very beautiful place that we are to grow in love, in the love of Christ. And that is what it means to work here, and that is what it means to me, and that is what it has been for me these past 4 years. So I hope this video works out.